Hey y'all, it's Dave from Flash Dance DJ Service here on a Monday night with a bonus clip for you. So, tonight I get to hang out with a lot of great people. My friend George decided to try and relaunch not necessarily Snap DJs. I don't even remember what the anagram was, but it was a collective of local DJs from all over. Some from Rhode Island, some from Massachusetts, some from Boston, some from, like me and my friend, we're from the South Coast area. Get together and just talk, network, maybe have one or two DJs play some music. And it was an awesome night. Got to talk to DJ Phantom. He's a really, really good guy. Got to talk to him about helping me out with the karaoke at Lakeville Haunted House, thanks to my friend George. I helped him launch this. Not that I could be there every time he wants to do it, but I'll try and be there every once in a while. It is late, by the way. It's after 11 o'clock. The event went from 6 p.m. to 9, and it was really, really, like I said, it was great. Got to chat with DJ Phantom, got to chat with 3 or 4 other DJs, got to, talk with some other DJs that I hadn't seen in years and stuff like that. So overall, it was a great, great night. You're gonna, hopefully the time lapse comes out good. I'm gonna check that out tomorrow, and hopefully it's added to this so you guys can see it. Was talking with Phantom about my setup, all the different things that the wing rack has to offer. Another DJ by the name of Terry, he was looking for different information on different lighting stuff. He's trying to learn sound switch, which in my opinion, while it is good, unless you're a DJ that has the capability of having time to watch classes or go to classes or pay for classes, sound switch is not the best lighting tool on the market. While it is good, Wolf Mix is just as good, by American DJ, I believe it is. Show Express, in my opinion, for most DJs, is where things are at. The reason why I say that is because you can operate Show Express on different levels. Sorry about that. As I said, it's late. It's almost 11:15. I'm going to be heading home to go to bed. I am in my workshop because I had to drop off a bunch of things from tonight. So with that being said, I will say that overall was great. Great seeing Luke. We all did introductions. We talked about our different level of services, the different things we do. And, a lot of us are in the agreement that it is time that DJs come together. If one guy has the knowledge and the capability of doing this, why not help this guy who's lacking in it do this? And I'm totally for that. It's, and the one thing is, what I see sometimes inside the industry is when somebody posts something inside of a group, and I don't mean DJs, I'm just saying in general, whether it's a bride and groom, whether it's a bride, a DJ, a sound guy, there's vultures who just go after that post for said post to justify their own means. And for me, that's not what I'm about. And I was explaining that to a couple guys tonight, and I said, if you watch Facebook and you see these posts, you see all these DJs turn into vultures who just want to pounce on maybe a prospective client, maybe this or that. And I said, here's my little secret how I've been getting so many events. And I said, my thing is, instead of posting on the post because you get lost in the noise, message the person directly and just be very candid and very honest. Don't tell them money. Don't say anything like that at all. What you do is you introduce yourself and you do a short synopsis of, hey, by the way, my name is Dave. I own Flash and Dance DJ service, production services. Notice you posted this. Just wanted to let you know, if you haven't already selected a DJ or a production company, feel free to text me back or message me, and I'm here to discuss any details. And 9 times out of 10, I get a message back. And the reason why is because I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying that you don't refer other people. What I'm doing is not even going behind people's backs, but what I'm doing is taking the noise. So say this is the noise right here. Okay, it's like a little bubble. I'm going right down the middle of it. And people may call that cutthroating. People may call that going under the bottom of the barrel, whatever it is. People in general want you as a vendor to be honest, direct, and not knock anybody. And when I messaged, this particular couple, they turned around and the bride, I believe it is, said, "Thank you so much. This is refreshing. You're the first person who's actually just told me basic information, who's willing to meet with me, not have me sign any contracts." And that's the key, is that you don't have to have, I'm willing to take that hour out of my day to go sit. Sure, am I going to lose money for that? Am I losing family time by going on a Sunday? Absolutely. But here's the key. By me just be willing to meet with them in a neutral location to even discuss the possibility, and I said, this isn't something that's an obligation. I said, this is no obligation consultation. If you want to walk away from me and not use my services, feel free. What's your budget? Get all the basics. When I found out what the budget was, I said, oh, that works for me. That's perfectly fine. Where are you having it? Do you need a list of venues? And she said, oh, you have venues? I said, yes, by all means, I can send you a bunch. If you give me what your budget is for venues, I can actually give you that. She hasn't given me that yet. That doesn't mean that she doesn't want that. It just could mean that she's been busy. So, with that being said, this is why I love meetups like this. Get to sit down, talk, shop, tell people, or inform people of what's been working for me, what hasn't, and a lot of people have noticed my Facebook posts, how they have evolved, and they were asking me about it. How come I saw you posting a lot about DJ stuff, or you were posting very little, and now all of a sudden you're posting gig logs, you're posting Tech Tip Wednesdays, and you're doing more band work? I said, because that's where my heart and soul is. And I said, that's where I enjoy everything. And so you have to follow your passions in life. Doesn't matter what it is. If you like to work with wood and create woodworking things or crafts for your family, so be it. That's where your heart is. For me, it's this. Where I'm sitting right now, this is my zen. This is my zone. Going out and providing something. So like Friday night's gig fell through. However, Saturday I'm going back down to the Jetty to go work with, I think it's Cold Hard Cash, which is a punk tribute to Johnny Cash. If I can go in there and say we have 30 people who pay door money to get in to see these guys, that's all that matters. If I give them an entertaining, if I'm taking what's on that stage and making it sound right, making it sound good, and people are enjoying it, I'm doing my job. I'm following my passion. So, with that being said, I am going to say sorry for rambling. Just trying to, be honest, be open. So, I'm going to say make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that bell on so you know the next time a video drops. And if I haven't already posted this, don't forget, Monday is Gig Log Monday. Wednesday is Tech Tip Wednesday. And right now we are in the not a deep dive, but we are in a dive of waves and why I'm choosing waves and why I'm using different plugins. And I'm about to go into each plugin and I need to just do a little bit of research. I know why inside here, why I've chosen different plugins that I use for my live side of my business. Hey everyone, it's Dave from Flash Dance DJ and Production Services. This is the post-editing Dave. I am just adding this in at the tail end of this. Sorry about the end of the first part of the video. I just was rambling on and on and on, so I basically cut it down, so I apologize about that. So with that being said, Monday night was awesome. Saw a lot of old friends, like I said in the video, people I haven't seen in years, and you know, just everything that happened there was very impressive. All the new and younger people that were there was awesome. Great time to talk to people. So you know, make sure you like, subscribe, turn the bell on, and drop any comments below. Any topics you'd like me to see cover. Don't forget on Wednesdays, which I dropped earlier today, you know, I recorded the first part on Monday after I got home. It was about 11:15 or so. I was tired, I was yawning, the whole 9 yards. But you know, the waves thing I just dropped earlier today is actually kind of cool. Today I just went into what my vocal chain is. Next week, you know, I've actually decided I'm going to expand this. So next week is probably going to be part 2-3, and that one is going to be talking about what I do for drums, my different plugins that I do. It's going to be a short, sweet. I'm going to touch on basically all the tubs, which meaning like kick, snare, all that kind of goodness, and then hi-hats, ride, overheads, that kind of stuff. And we're gonna go, you know, channel by channel of different instruments, and we're just gonna discuss things. And if anybody wants to go in depth on any plugins, just comment on the video or message me. I'm on Instagram, I'm everywhere. You know, so you just gotta look for DJ Spin or Flash and Dance and you'll find me. On Mondays is gig logs, so I'm not sure exactly which one's gonna be this week coming up, but anyway, hope everybody's doing good. Warm weather is starting to appear, so next time you have a chance, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on like I said, and I will see y'all on Monday for a gig log.